Focus louder than who's in top. Social wars and never stop. They flash the cons with cheap clothes. I'm always sad, smoke cars. Mad with holes and empty cheers. Where we're filled by hidden fears. On a dozen reasons voice. It's a choice. Quiet as my canyon.
They taught us early how to pose and smile, to sell our souls in a fashionable style. Social ladders made of glass and lights, everyone climbing, nobody asks why. Luxury dripping frame from polished hand, but emptiness hides behind every plan. I watch men trade their names for control, crowns on their heads but holes in their soul. I learned power fades when respect is gone, and a kingdom built wrong won't last long. Real elegance moves calm and slow. It doesn't beg to be seen, it simply shows. I walk with grace, I don't need to run. No borrowed light, I shine my own sun. I don't want a throne that cages my breath. I choose freedom loud, even close to death. Call me handsome, call me composed. My strength is quiet, my heart is exposed. In a world obsessed with money and fame, I stay rich and honest, untouched by shame. I chose a life they can't command, where love is free and understands. I walk with grace, I don't need to run. No borrowed light, I shine my own sun. I don't want a throne that cages my breath. I choose freedom loud, even close to death. Call me handsome, call me composed. My strength is quiet, my heart is exposed. In a world obsessed with money and fame, I stay rich in honor, untouched by shame. Power, I'll keep my soul in the darkest hour. A crown can fall, a throne can break, but grace survives every road I take. So when I leave, remember my name, not for what I own, but how I remain. No chains, no mask, no hollow praise, just a free man walking in grace. I step through streets where whispers fear to tread. Gold drips from chandeliers above my head. The city watches, hungry for my name, but I walk untamed, untouched by fame. Silk on my shoulders, fire in my veins. I hold no crown that can chain my reign. Every glance a weapon, every smile a throne. In every shadow, my power is known. They crave the riches, the jewels, the wine, but true strength glows where freedom shines. Love me like royalty, fierce and untamed. Hold me in fire, whisper my name. I wear the world but bend to none. The empire of hearts I've already won. Grace in my shadow, pride in my fight. I rule the day, I own the night. Velvet nights and sapphire skies, we dance through kingdoms built on lies. Your touch commands more than a throne. In your arms, even kings are overthrown. Diamonds gleam, but hearts burn brighter. In streets of gold, I'm the lone fighter. They see the luxury, the power, the glow, but none can see the fire I know. Titles crumble, kingdoms fall, but I answer only to my call. Love me like royalty, fierce and untamed. Hold me in fire, whisper my name. I wear the world but bend to none. The empire of hearts I've already won. Grace in my shadow, pride in my fight. I rule the day, I own the night. If honor calls, I rise unafraid. Every choice a war, every move a blade. No gilded cage can contain my soul. I claim the stars, I set my goal. In palaces they measure men by wealth. I measure mine by courage and stealth. Your eyes, your lips, your whispered vow. In your presence I kneel. Only social games, intrigues, masquerade. I walk through masks they all have made. Yet in my heart I remain untouched by greed, by lies, by those who lust. They see the crown, the silk, the gold, but freedom's flame cannot be sold. Love me like royalty, fierce and untamed. Hold me in fire, whisper my name. I wear the world but bend to none. The empire of hearts I've already won. Grace in my shadow, pride in my fight. I rule the day, I own the night. If desire tempts, I let it burn. Every kiss, every touch, a lesson to learn. I bend no knee, I bow to no lie. I rule my kingdom beneath open sky. Luxury chips, yeah, my spirit flies. In your arms, even mountains rise. Every throne, every jewel, every sin can't compare to the fire within. Love me like royalty, wild and free. Hold me in fire for eternity. Crown on my head, heart in your hands. I build my empire where passion stands. Grace in my steps, fire in my veins. I reign in truth, I break all chains. Kingdom of the free, hearts entwined. Power, desire, honor alive. The city sleeps, but I awake. Every shadow, every path I take. A sovereign, untamed, elegant, true. I am the crown, the flame, the view. Social, amorous, glorious and tied. The empire of freedom, my endless stride. Sit in mirror, show me who I am. Social masks, but careful skin. They trade me souls for marble floors. I learn my worth behind closed doors. Silk tongue can turn into power. Doom too fast, they ride in hours. Honor grows in patient ground. No spotlight, no trumpets, and I won't wear a crown that owns my spine. I've been for love, not for the land. Freedom fits me tailor-made. Elegance in every step I take. Hands on truths, no borrowed flame. I rise slow, but I remain. If I reign the same. With the crown
I don't need to go. Say just in diamonds and light, so just smile for starting eyes. Be so respectful front row seats, along our ways in quiet streets. Velvet rose bar remains. How is this to fight your game? On a blazing bake open, he stands alone until the end. I don't need you to go for you. I don't trade my soul with mélodie. Free to walk, speed, say my friend. Elegance carved into my name. Hands and scars and business play. Love keeps me awake. Not afraid if I rise a storm boat. I don't need you. She sees a man before the crown, before the rise, before the fall. In a touch, the noise goes down. No empire beats the sun's calm. He foamed up, built a cage, the grey. Trains the stars in royal place. I choose the road that lets me breathe. Respect is all I need. I don't need all the lights. I stand up by me, my eyes. Time will dry the rules we keep. I choose our dust and gray. When the lights and titles fall down on, I never knelt to go. I don't need to go.
untouchable, raw and alive, in love, in power, I rise, I thrive. Love me like a stone, wild and untamed. Hold me in the glow, but don't cage my flame. I wear the crown, but I bend no knee. Freedom's the empire inside of me. Grace in my shadow, charm in my fight. I reign in the day, I rule the night. Palaces fade, but the soul remains, an empire of light, unbroken chains. City lights reflect our names in glass and gold. Power in the handshake, secrets never told. We dine with lions, talk like saints in sin. In tailored words, we choose the world we're in. They watch us rise from the streets to the throne, but they'll never know the weight of standing alone. Love me like a promise carved in stone. Kiss me like a king without a home. I wear a velvet crown, but my heart runs free. Honor in my blood, rebellion in me. I rule no cage. I kneel to no lie. I choose my fate under an open sky. Silk and diamonds drape the night we own. Elegance in motion, confidence in bone. Your eyes speak words, your smile speaks peace. In your arms, even empire sees. They want the glory, the throne, the name, but not the fire, not the flame. Love me like a promise carved in stone. Hold me like a king without a home. I wear a velvet crown, and my heart runs free. Grace in my steps, pride in me. I rule no cage. I kneel to no lie. I choose my fate under an open sky. If I fall, let it be in style and truth, with on intact and fearless youth. No throne defines the soul I keep. Freedom's the crown I'll always read. Love me beyond the riches and fame. See the man, not the name. Velvet crown, but my heart stays wild. A gentleman's touch ignites for the city lights. We move like shadows on golden holes. Every glance a spark, every stepping toes. Fiji's the throne, the glitter, the fame. But I only answer when you call my name. Chronic kiss, luxury, fire. Love and take me higher. I wear the world on my highest sleeve. Honor and patience. Grace in my moves, joy in my faith. High on the day, high on the night. Soaking secrets, whispers in the dark. Every touch of chronicles, every look a sport. Your eyes demand, your lips get creep. In the arms, I'm finally free. It won't control, but I choose the style. No guilty cage can never tie. Sets me free. Every jolt, every tone, every sigh can't compare to the flame in your eyes. Morning kiss, luxury and fire. Every untamed, take me higher. I walk through fire, I walk through gold. Every glance a story, every move bold. They kneel for titles, I rise for a thrill. I bend no law, I break no will. Whisper follow, eyes can't hide. The crown I wear is my endless pride. I'm the sovereign of desire, untamed and wild, handsome and ruthless, elegant
sovereign of desire, untamed and wild, handsome and ruthless, elegant, beguiled. Love me, fear me, chase me if you dare. I rule the night with a lion's stare. Luxury bleeds through the veins of kings. Freedom is mine. I own all things. If honor calls, I answer with a grin. Every war I wage, I always win. No gilded cage can contain my fire. I reign on lust, on love, on empire. I'm the sovereign of desire, untamed and wild, handsome and ruthless, elegant, beguiled. Love me, fear me, bow or fly, I wear the crown, I touch the sky. Grace in my step, fire in my veins, I rule the world. I break the chains. Palaces crumble, but I remain sovereign of desire, master of rain. Shadow stands on marble walls, whispers echo through gilded halls. I wear the crown that cuts my skin. Every jewel hides the wars within. They want my name, my fame, my fire, but no chain can bind my desire. Hold me like danger, love me like sin. I rule the night with the wild high winds. Luxury drifts when my soul stays free. Honor and freedom, my legacy. Grace in my steps, power in my eyes. I reign in truth, I refuse disguise. Evidence with silver gate, every choice a war, every kiss a crusade. Your touch is soft, but the world is cold. In your arms, breathing kingdom fold. They chase the throne, but they'll never sleep. The fire that burns unchained me. Hold me like danger, love me like sin. I rule the night, the wild winds. Watch you redress when my soul stays free. Honor and freedom, my legacy. Grace in my steps, power in my life. I reign in truth, I refuse disguise. Crown is heavy, let it stay. I'll carry my heart my own way. No palace, no gold, no fleeting fame can dim the flame that I became. Only like danger, only like sin. Only like danger, only like danger, only like sin. Only like danger, only raised by streets that judge your name. Social rules, a silent game. They measure worth by cars and wine. I learned my value over time. Velvet nights, marble door. Everyone wants a little more, but honor's not a thing you buy. It's how you stand when no one's by. I don't chase crowns that steal my breath. I don't toast lies in crystal glass. Freedom's written in my stride. Grace and fire, side by side. Handsome flaws, a tailored soul. Love keeps me honest, keeps me whole. If I lead with truth. Grace in my bloodline, fire in my youth. Fire in my She loves the man behind the name, not the spotlight, not the fame. In her eyes I lose the way. No throne could ever feel this safe. Power fades when masks come off. Respect survives the final cost. I'd rather walk my path alone than sit afraid on someone's throne. I don't chase crowns that steal my breath. I build a name that earns respect. Elegance in how I move. Strength in choosing what I lose. If history remembers me, let it say I live free. I live free. Born from the noise of the alley light, where dreams get traded for sleepless nights. I saw the world in a cracked reflection. Social scars, but full of direction. They dress the lies in gold and wine. Call it power, call it divine. But I know whispers in quieter rooms, where hearts still bloom. Silk crowns on restless heads. Love and luxury and what we said. I don't want a throne built on fear. I want freedom, standing right here. Grace in my walk, fire in my name. Handsome sins, but I play it clean. If I rule, let it be with truth. A kingdom born from fear.
your hollow face. Silk crowns can fall apart, but freedom lives inside the heart. Elegance in how I stand, not owned by men, not ruled by land. If history remembers my name, let it say I walked with grace. Hey, hey, Camille is fighting. Hey, Camille is fighting. Champagne skies and concrete souls, social games with loaded rules. They bow to money, kiss the throne, and I learn to stand on my own. She dances between danger and art, love wrapped tight around a wild heart. They call it scandal, I call it fate. Beauty doesn't wait. This is a velvet rebellion, soft touch, hard ambition. I wear my charm like armor, bright elegance, sharpened by truth and fight. No chains on my destiny, no crown that owns my liberty. I'm handsome, flawed, but still I stand. A free man ruling my own land. A free man ruling my own land. Hey, hey. Honor isn't loud or sold, it's how you move when nights get cold. Power fades, but respect remains in broken streets and royal halls the same. I've seen kings afraid of mirrors, queens drowning in their glitter. I choose love, I choose the risk, a life like this. This is a velvet rebellion, love, luxury, and intention. If I rise with grace, not stepping on another's face. No throne, my soul. Freedom is my final goal. They taught us power wears a suit, social smiles, expensive truths, glass towers built on quiet fear. I learned to stand without a cheer. Velvet words, strategic hands, crowns that crack under demand. Honor doesn't shift or spin, it lives within. Nothing knows my spine or name. I don't bow for borrowed flame. Freedom moves the way I breathe. Elegance in choosing me. Handsome, calmer, measured fire. Love keeps my feet off every wire. If I rise, it's slow and clean. Nothing owns my spine. She holds my truth without a claim. Not impressed by fortune's game. In her eyes, I'm not a role. I'm a man who's whole. Thrones are loud but fragile too. They demand more than they give you. I choose
Nothing knows my spine or soul. I don't sell what makes me whole. When the lights forget my face, honor will remember my place. If they ask what made me strong, I'll say love and moving on.
I grew up watching shadows climb the wall. Social games where only the ruthless call. Champagne dreams in a plastic town. Everyone kneeling just to wear a crown. I saw love traded for a better seat. Promises melting under marble feet. They taught me power speaks louder than grace, but silence revealed the truth in their face. I learned real class doesn't beg or shout. It walks away when the lights burn out. A man is measured by the ground he stands, not the weight of gold in his hands. I don't need a throne to know my name. I don't need a crown to play the game. Honor in my spine, freedom in my soul. Elegance is knowing you're already whole. Call it handsome, call it refined. I wear my peace like a tailored suit of time. In a world addicted to borrowed fame, I stand crowned by truth, not shame. She loved me without asking who I'd be. Not the future king, just the man in me. We dance between luxury and doubt, learning what to keep and throw out. Silk sheets can't soften a restless mind, and diamonds don't heal the heart left behind. She said if you're free, then stay that way. Don't let a throne teach you how to obey. I watch kings ride inside their reign, prisoners of pleasure, addicted to chains. I chose a path they couldn't see, where honor costs more than luxury. I don't need a throne to know my name. I don't need a crown to play their game. Honor in my spine, freedom in my soul. Elegance is knowing you're already whole. Call it handsome, call it refined. I wear my peace like a tailored suit of time. In a world addicted to borrowed fame, I stand crowned by truth, not shame. Let them chase applause and fragile power. I'll keep my word in the quiet hour. A crown can fall, a name can fade, but honor survives every choice you made. So if I rise, let it be with grace, with love beside me. In her smile, the noise is tamed. No crowd compares at all. What survives when the lights go dim? Not the myth, but the discipline. I choose respect that doesn't fade. A life well played. I was built to walk away.
the soul decides. I reign wherever my courage resides. Meant to fly, to live with grace. I die sky.